Namaste. This class is about bringing peace and stillness into our heart. So let's begin by sitting down and connecting to your breath. And let's place one hand at the base of the sternum, pressing down into the end of the breastbone here, gently, conception vessel 17. And this acupressure point brings tranquility. And then the other hand connecting between the eyebrows, the third eye. And use every breath, visualize this white light connecting the heart to the mind. When we're in alignment, we feel at peace. And we'll start with one Om. When you chant Om, really feel the connection between your two hands. Inhale. And slowly releasing your hands. Let's move into your first pose, coming into butterfly. Let's draw the soles of your feet together. Now in butterfly, if the heels are really close to the growing, you feel more into the inner thighs. And then if they're slightly away, for a lot of people, they say they feel more into the outer thigh, like the IT band, and then outside the knees. So draping your body forward, you can use a block under the forehead, connecting the third eye to the block. And then hands can be palms up or palms down for connection. So in Yin Yoga, there are two reasons to move. The first reason is after holding for some time, the body is going to slowly open, then invite you to deepen. Notice it's not the mind telling you to pursue an aesthetic. Or maybe after some time, or not even, you enter the pose and you feel like you might get injured. Then you give yourself permission to lean away from the pose or completely escape the pose. Continue to stay in the posture. If your mind drifts away, then invite your way back into your practice. And here's a poem by Dana Foltz, Who You Are. Who you are is so much more than what you do. The essence shining through the heart, soul and center. The bare and bold truth of you does not lie in your to-do list. You're not just at the surface of your skin, not just the impulse to arrange the muscles of your face into a smile or a frown, not just boundless energy or bone-wearing fatigue. Delve deeper. You are divinity, the vast and open sky of spirit. Is the light of God, the amber at your heart that reaches and touches me. Who you are transcends fear and turns suffering into liberation. Who you are is love. Dana Foltz. And slowly, let's come out of your butterfly. You can use your hands to draw the knees together. Let's lean back, put your hands down behind you. It's windshield wiping your knees side by side. And let's take a rest. Now, instead of laying down on your back, we're going to come into a fetal position if that works for you. If not, you can always take any resting pose that you like. So, resting on either side, that brings you that comfort, and then resting in fetal position. And slowly, let's move back onto your seat. And slowly, let's make our way into square pose. Now, in square, there are two ways of doing it. You can either put your foot inside a knee, which, if you choose this variation, you need to make sure that your ankle has that flexibility. Or if it kind of gives you a bit of pressure, then put your foot on top of the knee with the foot outside. Now, if you're taking this variation, I would engage your foot like a 2 out of 10. So it's a small little activation. So coming into your square, I have my right foot on top. And then walking your body forward, and let's walk the body towards the left hand side. So you'll feel that not only we're getting into the outer hip, we're also getting into the side of the body, and then extending your right arm slightly further than the left. If you need to, place a block under the forehead. So square pose helps you to open your hips, and in this variation, we're getting into the side body as well. In Chinese meridians, the side body represents the gallbladder channel. So the gallbladder is the ruler of commitment. Now, a lot of times we feel flustered and we feel like we're being pulled between decisions, and that's bringing us a lot of unrest in our heart. So this gallbladder channel activation, we're actually harmonizing the channel, will give you that harmony that you need to soften the activities in the channel. And slowly, let's walk the body up. Take a moment sitting tall. Now bring all of your attention to your heart, the right side of your heart, size of a thumb, your spiritual heart. Visualize a green light growing bigger and bigger. Your loving awareness is increasing. Now slowly let's release the legs. And we're just gonna extend the legs for a moment. And we'll go to the other side. So this time let's bring your left foot on top. Now gauge either the foot is inside the knee or on top of your foot, depending on your ankle mobility. And then slowly leaning forward. Again, walking the body to the opposite side, to the right side in this case. And you can place a block under the head. And then I like to reach my left arm slightly more forward to get the target area along the upper side body. Now continue to deepen your breath, staying in the pose. Observing your thoughts. Allow them to come and go. Now slowly coming out. And then again, just take a moment here sitting tall. Imagine all the weight on your shoulders are draining out, down your arms, out the fingers. You're exactly where you need to be. And then slowly open your eyes, extending your legs. And let's come and rest on your belly. So make sure you feel comfortable. If you don't prefer resting on your belly, you can rest in fetal positions again. Now gently making your way into child's pose, but this child's pose, I really recommend having a pillow. So having a pillow or a bolster, the knees together will target more in the lower back, and then the knees slightly open will get more into the hips. So you can find what works for you in the physical body, but the cushion will kind of give you that sense of comfort. So you're really nestling the pillow into your pelvis, and then turn the head to the side, coming into your child's pose. So often, peace is what we cultivate from within. We can look for it in the outer world, and we may never find it. From Eckhart Tolle, a quote is, "The universe will always give you what is best for the evolution of your consciousness." So, how do you know that is the experience from the universe? And that is the experience you are having now. So, if you're going through a bit of a current in life right now, just understand you are so ready for it. You need to rise to the occasion, and you will notice that moment you rise to the occasion, there is a sense of peace. So trust yourself and trust that all is perfect. Slowly coming out of your child's pose. And let's come take a tall seat, finding your cushion or meditation pillow. And to end our practice today, I'm going to guide you through what's called the microcosmic orbit meditation. And this is a Taoist meditation which helps you to circulate your energy, meeting the yin energy with the yang energy. And this will come back to the Tao, which where you feel at peace. So it's really simple. You just have to follow me. Just place your tongue behind the upper teeth. Close your eyes and then bring your attention to the navel. And now draw the attention to the pubic bone, up the tailbone, behind the navel, behind the heart, behind the neck, behind the head, to the crown, third eye, tongue, center of chest, back to the navel, down to the pubic bone, around to the tailbone, behind the navel, behind the heart, behind the neck, behind the head, the crown, third eye, center of chest, back to the navel. And do one last round on your own, just looping the energy center down and up the back, and then end back at the navel. Now, once you're back at the navel, just slowly set an intention, repeating after me 3 times. I feel at peace wherever I am in the world. I feel at peace wherever I am in the world. I feel at peace wherever I am in the world. Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope this short but sweet practice has given you some peace in your heart space.